Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. What's shaking, YouTube? You want to know what's shaking? We shaking Shakedown's top 10 plays of the week. That's right, I made number 4 on Shakedown's top 10 plays with this double kill and one dunk, dropping bodies all over the place. I'm really humbled to make Shakedown's top 10 plays of the week because I've been watching Shakedown for years, so it's really an honor to be on Shakedown's top 10. But I'm not the only one who's made it. God Mills came in at number 9 with this super spin cycle dunk. Put him in a spin cycle and bang out. The homie God Mills has a ton of great content on his channel. You might want to go check him out on his YouTube channel so you can learn how to do the crazy spin cycle dunk. We are trying our best to get as many members from the City fam in on Shakedown's top 10. If you would like to join the City fam, please consider joining us on Discord. The link for Discord is going to be in the description below. It's also going to be the top pinned comment on this video. But we're here to talk about whether or not you should spread your badges and consider equipping bronze and silver defensive badges on NBA 2K21 for next gen. I've always been a huge advocate for spreading your badges on 2K, and this year seems to be very much the same. This is what we're going to get into. Are bronze and silver badges better than Hall of Fame defensive badges? Let's get into all of that and more right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, so before we start this video, please consider dropping a like, as likes are directly correlated to the amount of views that we get on a particular video. Also wanted to get in and go on and cast my vote out here, because what good are we if we're not casting our votes? And then we want to complain about the mayor we have, man. Shout out to Ticino and the Beast of the East, man. We're gonna make our way over to the casting so we could cast our vote, and we're just gonna hit vote here because I think you can walk up to these and you hit vote. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Now this is my first time going into one of these, like the voting thing here, so let's see what's going on here. Mo Buckets, that's a definitely, I don't know, man. We played against Mo Buckets. He's a little, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna give my opinion too much. Shout out to Mo Buckets for doing his thing and getting on the ballot. Stacks Montana though. Stacks been around for I don't know how long, man. And then you got Ticino as well. So let's see. We got Bash World. I don't know who Bash World is. I don't think I know who that is, but I know Stacks because Stacks been around for years. I know Mo Buckets. We played against him a couple years ago. And we also got Ticino, and I think I'm gonna cast my vote for Ticino, even though Ticino actually resigned his position. He put out a tweet saying that he resigns his position as mayor because we took a L yesterday, and he thinks it has something to do with like just the functionality of 2K, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna go with Ticino. I like Stacks. I want to get up with Stacks, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with Ticino because I've been a huge fan of Ticino. I like the way he conducted himself throughout his like mayoral, whatever you call it, throughout his mayorship or whatever. But I think I'm gonna go with Ticino. I like Ticino. I've always liked Ticino. Wanted to make players to play exactly like Ticino, but my skill set is not there. So we'll go with Ticino and get into the video. All right, y'all, let's get into these badges because you guys know in previous versions of 2K, I have been a huge advocate for spreading your badges out. You know, especially if you have if you don't have a badge and you max it out to Hall of Fame ASAP and you don't see a huge and significant difference in your gameplay, then why do you have it at Hall of Fame? For what reason? Explain it to me when you can spread your badges out. We all know that 2K is heavily animation based, and although 2K said that they weren't going to be nearly as involved in next gen, they are even more involved than ever before. We get so many canned animations, and we know that animations are tied into badges. So if you can spread your badges out and activate some more, incorporate some more animations to your player, then that may do your player a good service out there. So consider that, because like badges like Chase Down have animations tied into it, where at the bronze level you're unlocking a ton of Chase Down animations which you otherwise wouldn't have, and maybe going over bronze or silver would be overkill for you. And this is not for every single player. I am running a perimeter lockdown type of player. He's 6'6" at the small forward position. I have a 95 perimeter defense, a 95 steal, 80 block with an 89 D board, and he has a 90 speed with an 88 acceleration. So just to give you guys an idea of what I'm working with and why spreading the badges out may help me. I tried a little bit yesterday in yesterday's live stream. I tried it out a little bit, and I didn't see a huge and significant difference from dropping my Hall of Fame badges. Now I had clamps on Hall of Fame, interceptor Hall of Fame, pickpocket Hall of Fame. I thought I was gonna go crazy with those high amount of attributes and those high level badges. I thought it would make me a good defensive player, but we all know 2K21 on next gen, the defense is a little bit suspect, and this is why I'm considering spreading the badges out and then upgrading where I see fit after a good amount of trial and error, not just putting it to Hall of Fame because somebody else said put your badge to Hall of Fame, it's goated. It may be goated for them, but it's not goated for you. And if it's not goated for you, then switch it up and try something different. Spread them out. As you guys can see, I spread them out, and I don't know exactly how I would end up leaving them, but if I don't see a badge functioning, then I'm gonna leave it at a lower level. If I see some animations activated from having the badge incorporated into my arsenal of defensive badges, then I will consider increasing that badge. Something like clamps worked good on silver when I tried it out yesterday. We're gonna do this trial run again in today's live stream, so you guys come on out and join us in today's live stream to find out if a good bronze and silver badge spread would work for you. You can see my player in action, so you may not have to waste as much time on the trial and error phase of how to incorporate or set up your badges for defense. Now, Intimidator on silver, again, unlocking these animations that help you out. We know Interceptor unlocks animations, Intimidator unlocks animations. Pickpocket I had on Hall of Fame and didn't get nearly as many steals as I thought I was going to have, so I dropped it down to silver. Pick Dodger on silver. Also, something to consider that I noticed with Pick Dodger is 2K, being that things are so heavily canned out there in 2K21 for next gen, I noticed that my player was moving very often by himself on defense, and it'll be like these little slight movements and adjustments that really throw you off when you're trying to be a defender out there. I made a good defensive video from the homie, from some tips that I got from the homie It's Bake, and you guys might want to check that out on how to increase your defense out there, how to be a better defender out there. And I think Pick Dodger is one of those tips as well that would help you be a better defender, because it'll limit the amount of canned animation that you would get from someone just setting a screen in your vicinity. So something to consider, and silver seems suitable. Off-ball pass, I've always loved off-ball pass. A lot of people don't find it necessary. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but it's one of those things that give you just a little bit of help. Rim Protector, unlocking animations, Tireless Defender, again, my badge spread, allowing me to spread all of these defensive badges between bronze and silver, allows me to unlock animations and perform different things that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to perform if I increase badges like Pickpocket to Hall of Fame, Intercept to Hall of Fame, Clamps to Hall of Fame, and you're not even getting what you want out of the badge. You see, someone puts range extender on their player, they're able to shoot extended or threes from extended ranges. You put clamps on Hall of Fame and sometimes they still blow by you. So there's something to consider. Spread them out, give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think. Stop on by our live stream, because we would love to have you stop by and see how my player functions with bronze and silver badges. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.